Good day, guys. Welcome to Preloader Academy. Today, I'm going to be taking you guys on a journey on how to create Facebook animation preloader using HTML and CSS. Alright, before we proceed, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay? Alright, we have our HTML file here, we have our CSS file here, we have our image folder containing our logo. Right? See this? Okay, let's go into the business of the day. Now, quick review. We have our index file, we have our CSS file, all empty, and we have our image folder containing our logos. Alright, let's kick off. First things first, I'm going to change this name to Facebook Animation Preloader, which is going to be our title. Quickly, I'm going to open it with our live server and VS Code. I'm going to refresh this, and we should have this set. Okay, since that's done, so first things first, I'm going to call in our preloader div. Since we've called in our preloader div, I'm going to call in the contents box. Alright, this content is going to be containing all details that's going to be in our preloader, which is going to be our image. Now, we're calling on the image tag, and for us to locate our logo, first I have to go through the directory process, which is going to be, first I'm going to locate the folder it's in, which is the img. Alright, then in the img, I'm going to call on the logo logo.png. Alright, we have that set, and we should see that, yeah, we have it here already. That's good. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to create our dots. Okay, this dot is the dot that we're seeing here. This dot, that's what I'm trying to create here. Okay, so since that's created, I'm going to create 5 of these dots. Let's duplicate this. Let's quickly do that in 5. Like 5, yes. So that's alright. So for now, we're literally done with our HTML file. We're literally done with it. So I'm going to link our index with our CSS file real quick. So for us to do that, we're just going to do this style. The CSS. We have our relationship to be style sheets, and the HRE of the attribute linking the two pages together should be style.css. So that's done. Now I'm going to create icon that's going to be beside our title. So real quick, I'm going to do that first. I'm just going to locate the logo, which is the logo.eng. So we have that. So first, what we've done, we're going to see our Facebook icon right over here. Alright, so that actually works. So let's move on to our CSS. Okay, CSS. Okay, first of all, I'm going to do this. Okay, alright. Sorry. Okay, we have it set. Alright, since we have it set, let's call on our preloader. First, call on our preloader. I'm going to do this. First thing, I'm going to have the width 100%, 10%, height, displays, flex, justify content, center, line items, center, and I'm going to give it position should be fixed. Now, why I'm setting this position should be fixed is because it's a preloader, and the preloader is like an overlay on the website. Like, it's actually the first thing we're going to see when the page is loading. So I just want it to be on top our website. Okay, first to that, I'm going to set the position fixed, and I'm going to add Z index. Now this is going to make the overlay more sensitive and like more strong than than the website itself. So it's going to be on top the website. So any other content that is trying to override the preloader while the page is loading, it's just going to like overlay it. You understand? So that's basically what this Z index is going to do. Alright. What's next? Okay. Yeah. So I'm moving on to the image right over here. So let's go. So first of all, I'm going to call on our preloader. Then I'm calling on our image. Then our IMG. So I'm going to set the width to be 70 pixels. So seeing that, sorry, this is what we're supposed to be. Seeing that our Facebook icon is reduced, Facebook image size is reduced. So the next thing we're going to do is focus on the dots, these dots right over here. So for us to do that, I'm going to select the dots. Okay. And for us to do that, we're going to do this, call on the preloader first. Then we have our dots. Then for the dots, I'm just going to say, okay, sorry, dots. So for this, for us to have this unique design here, we're going to say our width should be 10 pixels, height 10 pixels, border radius should be 50%. So now the width and the height has to be equal in order to have a perfect cycle, which our border radius. Our border radius is like the curve around the edges. Okay. So for us to have a perfect cycle for that, we have to have the width and the height to be equal. Let's make it visible by adding our background to be alright. So we could be able to see this right now. Yes. So we're seeing this right there. Okay. So now I think all we have to do is actually done. So I'm just going to give those space. Okay. Now we have the space there. Alright. So for the dots, I'm going to just do something real quick. So I'm going to set margin top between the logo. The margin top should be 20 pixels. And I'm going to say display flex. Now this display flex is going to make them be in one line. Alright. So we have this good to go. Now the next thing we're going to do is our animation. Now, in order for us to animate this to move like this, we have to give this an animation name. So the animation name, let me just give animation name, is going to be dots. Just give it dots. Then I'm going to give the animation a duration of 2 seconds. I'm going to give the animation fill mode of, let's just leave that for now. Let's just do iteration count to be infinite. Okay. Since we have this all good, all set, now let's give our animation a function. Now we call on the keyframe. The identifier is going to be dot. That is the animation name. Now I'm going to say at 0%, the background should remain its main function. Then 50%, the background should change. So let me just give it 34. Let's just do 34 and 255. Let's see, this is actually blue color. So we're having this, that's at 50%. So now let me just reduce it. Yeah, let's do this. Let's make it a little bit lighter or something. Let me change this to do something this. Alright, let's see. It's a little bit deeper. I want something light. Let's drag it back. Yep. Let's just leave it like this. Alright, so 70%, we have our background should change back to this background. Then as 100%, we want our background color or background. There's just anyone can choose anyone we want for the F5. So we want our background to turn back to this. So with that, we have animation set and good to go. So now we're going to change the delay function of all the dots. Okay. We're going to change the delay function of all the dots. Now, Let me just go back to see this. Okay, everything's good, everything's set. Remember, I first called on the preloader, then I called on the image to change the image size, sorry, the image width. Then, I called on this dot, give it a margin top of, I think 20 pixels. Yes. Then I designed this to be in the radius form with background. Then now, in order for us to change the animation delay, I'm going to set colon style tag here. Style tag. And I'm going to say the animation delay for this should be 0.2 seconds. Okay. So I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it right over here, over here, and also over here. So I'm going to edit it to be, this should be 0.5, 0.8, this should be 1 second, and this should be 1.3. So we should have this, yes, we should have this flowing like that in a sec. And also, I'm going to change this duration. Everything should happen within 5 seconds. Okay. So, yes, we have this more. Yep. So, as you can see, everything is good. Everything is set. And let's go through it again. So this is how you create your Facebook animation preloader. Alright. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.